You know there is a financial crisis here in America when 44% of adults are ordering off the kids menu at restaurants. I read an interesting article today on yahoo.com written by Brenda Chinkham titled, "Adults are ordering off the kids menu at McDonald's more than ever, and the reason why is exactly what you think." According to the author, 44% of American adults have purchased kids' meals for themselves at restaurants. The main motivators? Lower prices, smaller portions, and simpler choices. My friends, I don't think it has anything to do with simpler choices. I think it has to do with lower prices. Many Americans are struggling financially. Many have a mountain of debt, whether that be student loan debt, mortgage debt, vehicle debt, credit card debt, or buy now, pay later loan debt. A lot of people are struggling financially. Many have not seen their wages keep pace with true inflation in this country. There are some people who are not just struggling financially, they are suffering. Some have a hard time falling asleep at night because they have hunger pains, because they cannot afford a meal. It is truly tragic. At the same time, we have billionaires who are cruising around in mega yachts. I read another interesting article today. This one was on yahoo.com, put out by TCD and written by Alexis McDonald, titled, "Mark Zuckerberg Hit with Backlash After Pulling into Remote Port in a $300 million super yacht. He's Thinking Wrong." According to the author, Mark Zuckerberg's $300 million super yacht didn't get a warm welcome when it arrived in a remote town in the Norwegian archipelago. His $300 million super yacht was accompanied by a smaller $30 million support ship named Wingman. Now, it would be great to be a billionaire and be able to buy expensive toys like yachts. But I feel bad for Americans who can't even afford a meal. I wish some billionaires would be more charitable. I'm not saying Mark Zuckerberg is not charitable. I'm just questioning why some people need to have so much wealth. I feel as though some could do more for humanity. And understand Mark Zuckerberg creates jobs. There are a lot of people who earn a living at his company. Does he need multiple yachts? Could he get by with one smaller yacht and give some of his wealth to individuals who are struggling here in America and around the world? I feel bad for small children who are suffering. Some parents can barely afford food for their children. And if they do buy food for their children, it may not be good quality food. Some people are literally dying trying to provide for themselves or their families. I read another interesting article today on yahoo.com, put out by People and written by Madison E. Goldberg, titled, "Microsoft Engineer Dies at Work at 35 as His Family Warns of Overworking Employees." This individual was found overnight at Microsoft's Silicon Valley campus on August 20th. The engineer came here from India. His uncle said that companies prioritizing balance for their employees will probably save a life. This individual previously worked for Apple. According to this article, he felt stressed before his death, and he had no known health issues. Well, this is truly tragic. My heart goes out to his family. Stress is powerful. There are some Americans who are stressed to the max because they are working so hard to provide for themselves and their families. Let's hope we don't read about more people dying at work. I have to wonder if some people are working extra hard because they are afraid of losing their job. I have been reading about so many layoffs in the news recently. I read an interesting article today on Yahoo Finance, put out by Fortune and written by Emma Burley, titled, "Salesforce CEO says his company has cut 4,000 customer service jobs as AI steps in. I need less heads." That's a direct quote from the CEO of Salesforce. I found this to be very interesting and timely. I was talking with a friend of mine earlier this week. He has a friend who works for Microsoft. He's very high up at Microsoft. He makes millions of dollars a year. He said a lot of employees at Microsoft are afraid of AI. Many are hoping they will be able to stay employed there. He said the job market is terrible right now. The people who have been laid off have not been able to find good work. My heart goes out to these people who are unemployed and struggling to find new employment. AI is quite the disruptor in our society. I think AI is going to replace a lot of jobs moving forward. If you watched a video that I uploaded a few days ago, you know that I had an interaction with artificial intelligence at the Fazoli's drive-thru. It was really amazing. The voice was crystal clear. The AI system got my order correct. When I pulled through the drive-thru, I was greeted by a human being who took my credit card and issued me my bag full of food. I was really impressed by how the AI system worked. It wasn't like one of those automated systems that you interact with when you call a company. I really hate those. Artificial intelligence is getting scary good. There was another interesting story in the news this week. It was about Elon Musk. He said that Tesla is looking past the sales slump and says 80% of the value in the future will come from Optimus. Optimus is their humanoid robot. I found this to be fascinating. I wondered when Elon Musk was going to come out and say something like this. I predicted this would happen. Humanoid robots are going to impact our world in a big way. I think within the next 10 years, people will have humanoid robots in their homes. Once these humanoid robots get to a point where they can help you with everyday tasks in the home or outside the home, people will line up to finance these like they finance a vehicle. Imagine if you could buy a humanoid robot for, let's say, $30,000, and you could finance it over 72 months like you would a vehicle. But unlike a vehicle, the humanoid robot can mow your grass, clean your house, do your dishes, fold your laundry, take care of your children, wash your windows. This technology really is going to impact Americans and people around the world in a big way. It's going to displace jobs, and I think it's going to make life easier for people who still have a job where they can afford payments on a humanoid robot. I think there will be a lot of companies that gravitate towards these humanoid robots. They won't have to worry about human drama anymore. You don't have people coming into work late. You don't have people coming to work intoxicated. You don't have people at work arguing. You have a humanoid robot that can work around the clock. This humanoid robot doesn't need health insurance. The humanoid robot isn't going to steal from the company. Once the humanoid robot is trained, it will be able to complete tasks with accuracy. These humanoid robots are going to be great for a lot of companies. It's just going to be a matter of time before we see this. I don't think companies will even have to buy these. Many will be able to lease humanoid robots depending on their need. Certain times of year, when there's a rush, they can lease a larger number of humanoid robots and then return them during slower periods of the year. I think humanoid robots are really going to change our world moving forward. But that's just what I think. And what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube with a 22-karat gold-plated palace urn and an antique knight from Spain, this large globe, and my butterfly friend up here. I'm curious what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.